to escape a nuclear bomb. This couple actually built a bomb shelter in their own home. Just as they crawled inside, their house above ground was instantly blown to pieces. The husband, a scientist, assumed a nuclear bomb had struck. He quickly locked the door and set a timer to protect them from radiation. They would have to wait 35 years before the shelter door could be opened. But what they didn't know was that what had just fallen wasn't a nuclear bomb, but an aeroplane. And so on their very first day in the shelter, they welcomed a baby boy into the world. Although there was no sunlight inside, they had enough supplies to sustain them for 35 years. After meals, they could even push the pram around the storeroom to shop. The husband kept fish and grew vegetables, providing the family with fresh produce. Although they lived in isolation from the outside world, they were happy to have each other's company. As time passed, Jack reached school age, and his father took on the role of teaching him, whilst his mother taught him how to keep fit. Jack was exceptionally bright. By the age of 10, he had learnt the languages of 8 different countries. His father, filled with pride, brought out the shares he had treasured for so long, along with his baseball cards, to give to his son. Together these items were now worth a considerable sum. In the blink of an eye, 35 years had passed. Today happened to be Jack's birthday, and also the day the shelter's doors were to be opened. Jack voiced his wish. He hoped to meet a girl he fancied. His mother was very supportive, and hoped even more that her son could live on land. But his father sighed and said, "When we really do return to the surface, we're bound to miss this place terribly." His mother took great offense at this, for she had long since had enough of this life. If it weren't for her well-behaved and obedient son, she would never have persevered this long. Late at night, the family of 3 were fast asleep when they were suddenly roused by a loud noise. The parents hurried to the shelter gate. The father then opened the long dusty door, stepped inside to inspect the equipment. Apart from being covered in dust, everything was still intact. The family of 3 were so excited they were jumping for joy. To ensure there were no dangers on the surface, the father decided to go up alone to investigate.
Earthquake! Another earthquake! Let her come! Let her come! Let's get this over with!
Faced with this sudden landslide and earth-shattering chaos, he also saw a person in protective gear. The homeless man was so terrified he fainted on the spot. Billy went out to investigate. He discovered that his family's garden had been turned into a car repair workshop. As he walked on, he spotted the homeless man scavenging for rubbish on the street, along with a man dressed in women's clothing. Terrified, he rushed back to the shelter and frantically told the mother and son that the people up there had suffered genetic mutations caused by nuclear radiation, urging the pair never to go outside.